Donald Trump was standing right here, what would you say to him?
I would tell him to kill himself, probably.
Are you guys participating? In No Nut November? Yeah.
Oh, true.
Is that?
I haven't busted since. I mean, I low-key kind of edged the clock. Like,
That's fair enough. That's okay, though.
like it was 11:59, and I just shot a fat one, bro.
So may I know which channel, which thing is?
Yeah, we just we're just channel 3 news, and we're sort of just doing reports.
Channel 3 here in New Zealand? Let me talk to New Zealanders.
Yeah, we're trying to ask the hard-hitting questions, you know. No Nut November, are people on their grind? What's their streak? Have they failed yet? Trump, Kamala, who they got? We're gonna see. Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Donald Trump all the way.
Donald Trump.
I'm going Trump.
Donald
Trump because
Yeah.
no, that's just listen. I just think that she just talked too much.
Why Trump?
Because he's funny.
I guess the people don't like him.
The fact that he's hated, eh?
Yeah.
Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Well, that's a hard one. Donald Trump, Kamala Harris. I voted for Kamala, but I don't really like either of them.
Why Kamala?
Yes, I'll just mellow and chill.
I've heard Kamala is half Indian, so.
Just never been a fan of Trump. Yeah.
Donald Trump tried to deport my family back in 2016 when he was in office. It's kind of a hard spot for
Actually?
me. Yeah.
Why do you like Trump?
Because he's got cool hair. It's just the better of two evils, I think.
He's better than Kamala. It goes without saying.
He's just amazing. Make America great again.
He's good man. I reckon.
Think he's a man for the people?
Yeah.
Why Trump?
I mean, Kamala Harris is like, she's not very. I wouldn't say she's good in the speeches and when she does debates. She's not very like prepared. And Donald Trump is pretty good. He's had experience.
And would you smash Kamala?
No.
MAGA?
Pardon? What was the question?
Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Yeah. Didn't he get shot?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, in there.
And that's solid that he's coming back.
If Donald Trump was standing right here, what's one thing you'd say to him?
I'll dap him up and say, what's up?
Oh, what's up, mate? How's it going?
Oh, mate, your ego, mate, is out of control.
I love you.
I don't know, probably something racist.
I'll give him a hug.
Kiss him.
Don't fuck it up.
Why didn't you build the wall?
I think I just laugh.
You just laugh at his face.
How's the scar?
Oh yeah, from the air.
Keep fighting, my man. Keep fighting.
I reckon it's like 5-0 to Trump right now. You want to be in an interview? Yeah, we do. Yeah. Have you heard of? Yeah, all of that. Have you heard of No Nut November?
No, we haven't.
You haven't? Oh, it's kind of like when you just don't nut for the whole month of November, if you know what I'm saying.
So no snitching.
Yeah. Snitches get stitches and all that. So personally, what's the longest you girls have gone without nutting or like squirting, I guess in your case, or whatever?
life.
Being celibate. Whole life?
Oh, you mean squirting like
Just being celibate, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, all of that. What's the longest streak you've gone without?
today?
2 hours? Wow, that's crazy. And who you got for president, Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Oh fuck, none of them, my bro.
None of them?
my bro.
Why not? Why don't you like either?
Trump wants to give the police full immunity.
Yeah, say that. What's good about Kamala?
Who's that? Is he black?
Like that? Yeah, she's like part black, I think.
Then her.
Then, yeah.
Because she's a woman.
Yeah, she's a woman.
Exactly.
She's a woman.
And why is that so what we need right now in 2024?
Because we need more women running this country because it's always
100%.
males.
It's always males, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, we need some
No, I respect
girl
that.
power.
Girl power? I respect that. Well, you fine ladies, have a good rest of your day, and those are all my questions. So, yeah, there we go. Thank you. Have you heard of No Nut November?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro, are you participating in that right now?
Bro, I never nut, bro.
Damn, okay, so, you got God tier powers.
Bro, it's just easy for me,
Easy?
bro. Yeah.
Shit. What advice do you have for other brothers out there that are trying to get on your level?
What you gotta do, you gotta you just don't think about that shit, you know?
Yeah.
And you just think about other stuff.
I just be thinking too much about big beauty Latinas, bro. Like, how do I stop that?
Just think about the gym, bro. Think
gym?
about your muscles, bro.
Just put all that energy into lifting weights.
Put all that energy and
Yeah.
put all that motivation into just grinding up in the gym.
I respect that.
Thank you very much.
Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Donald, bro. Donald Trump.
All day?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump all day? What do you think? What do you think Donald's streak is?
Gotta be like 82, bro.
Bro, it's gotta be up there. It's gotta be. He's got aura, so it has to be.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro, a million aura for him, bro.
And what race is Kamala Harris?
Fuck like brown.
Yeah, something like that.
Latina, bro.
she may as well be, yeah. Oh, damn, you already broke your streak?
Yeah, it's gone.
It is November, so, you know, we're out here, we're part of, you know, the No Fat Brotherhood, and we're just trying to get other brothers on the train, you know what I'm saying, on the way. We're trying to be celibate for November.
What about for the girlies as well, too?
Yeah, for the girls too, we got No Squirt September, but that's already passed. But yeah, they can't participate. You know, if chicks that have a dick, they can participate, I guess. We don't discriminate. But no, who you guys got for president? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Honestly, I do not even like care about America. Like,
Don't give a shit about it.
like America things out there, whatever.
No election. That's a fact. Have you ever heard of No Nut November before?
Sorry?
No Nut November. Have you heard of that?
No Nut
November.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
It's just like the whole month where you kind of just don't nut for the whole of November, if you know what I'm saying. Are you like a participant in that right now? It's November.
Yeah, bro. No.
Do you think that there potentially could be any benefits to that?
No. Self-pleasure's good.
Self-pleasure's good?
Yeah.
What's your streak personally? How many days have you gone without pleasuring yourself?
I don't count.
You don't count? You're not a counter? You're not a counter? So you've already broken your streak or something?
Yeah. Got a wife, so.
Good for you. Yeah, well, what's the longest you've ever gone?
Probably 5 days.
Maybe 3-4 weeks.
I'd say about 2.5 months.
I wasn't touching my pickup for like 3 months, and I regret that shit. I wish I do my dick every day, to be honest.
I'm on like celibacy and stuff like that. I'm a Christian, so like I believe that like it's a sin to do those things and stuff like that.
No, November. Are you participating in that?
Yeah, of course.
Of course. And so you're going strong right now. Like, what's keeping you going? What's keeping you just from not nutting right now?
My mom turned off the Wi-Fi.
Do you think that there are any benefits to like going strong for a whole month?
Yeah, I reckon your mental health will probably be better.
Builds up a bit more testosterone in your body. I think with anything, like too much of anything is not good for you. I think it's just a stupid thing.
I've actually read that masturbation is actually good for you.
It's good for you. So what are the health benefits to masturbation?
Well, I don't know enough about it, but I have heard that it's good for you. It's a release. I even heard once that sneezing is actually good for you. They said that's a form of, you know, when you have a really good sneeze.
Yeah, you just get it out.
Yeah, it's just, you know, might look bloody awful and all the rest of it. I mean, it feels bloody good, doesn't it? You know, huge, big, you know, a real good, you know, ripper. I'd imagine, so these...
Jerking off and sneezing, basically the same.
Well, yeah.
What advice do you have to any No Nut November participants on how they can stay strong?
Don't.
Believe in yourself and you can do it.
He's always watching, bro.
He's always watching. God's always watching.
Probably just focus your mind on something like gym or something, like a sport you want to do.
Just try, stick through. I think we all just need to come together and in times of desperate need, talk to each other, you know? Don't go to the dark web of incognito mode.
Don't go on the hub. It wrecks you.
You know, go to Auckland, you get stuck in a room with your mates, you can't have a fluff.
I was talking to you earlier and I've kind of been on a journey training to become a monk.
Yeah.
And that means you cut off many things. You cut off alcohol, you cut off porn, you cut off even like relationships with like the opposite sex. Just for a period of time to focus. So I would just say to anybody, just give it a go. And even like, because I was quite skeptical about this whole monk thing. I was like, why do people no nut November, like this all means no fun. Mm-hmm. But then I tried it and then I saw actually you get all these results like focus. You get clarity, like your dopamine doesn't seem as fried out. Sure. Every day I wake up more fresh. Mm-hmm. And that's been going on for about a year or two now. Wow. And I feel amazing, you know. So
that's your streak at the moment, like a year and a half, over a year?
Yeah, something like between 2 and 1.5 years and 1 year.
It's got to get a little bit of diversity in there. Got to use the suit. For that risk factor, you know what it is. Say no more. Have you girls heard of No Nut November?
Yes.
And what do you think of it?
Well, I'm not the one with the boyfriend, Ivy.
I don't think it's I think it's kind of funny. I think it's like, if guys want to do it, I don't know, they can participate in it.
Is your boyfriend currently participating in it?
I have no idea. I have not asked him.
What do you think it's weird? Like, if people say that there's benefits to it, do you think that there potentially could be benefits to No Nut November or not?
I feel like it's just kind of a challenge for guys.
I feel like it's just funny.
I feel like
benefit?
it kind of shows discipline in a way, but I don't know. I don't really know if it might benefit. I think there could be benefits. I don't know. Yeah.
And personally, what's your longest streak?
My streak. I'm
not counting.
Do you have
Not
one?
counting.
Not counting. Yeah.
I'm actually doing No Nut November right now.
You're participating in it right now?
I have a group of guys because we're all Christian. We're a bunch of Christian guys, and we're all struggling with porn, which is a bit like the ongoing things, you know. And so, we're about like 4 guys on WhatsApp, encouraging each other, sending videos and stuff like that. Yeah.
Actually, okay. So what got you sort of involved into doing something like that?
It's because I've been doing a bunch of programs together and struggling myself. I mean, I'm doing like way better since back then, but I realized that about 5 years ago, I was like, it's not something that I like to share to anybody. It's not something that I'm proud of, and I was just looking for basically what's that thing's doing, you know, what's going on in my brain or that, and I realized this is purely an addiction. And I'm not using any drugs, but I'm not using any products, you know, to inject in my body or smoke or take or anything like that. But it's definitely one, and I don't want that in my life. So, you know, but it's difficult, man. It's worse than alcohol for real.
Yeah. So yeah, you would say that it's a worse addiction than like alcoholism.
That's definitely like as worse as alcohol. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And what are some of the benefits to doing something like No Nut November, going celibate? You know, not watching porn for an extended period of time.
One of the things is a clear of minds. Also, you feel good about yourself because there's so much shame behind it. Because we know it's bad. We know it's really bad.
We all know deep down.
You know, deep down it's bad. You know, like those poor girls, they're going through so much stuff. You can't see on their faces. They're not enjoying that. It's basically prostitution, and it's a trauma for them. They're really going through a hard time. And so I know, you know, and still you do it, so you feel like, oh my God, I'm participating in something that is absolutely not good for anybody. So there's that. And also all the benefits from I feel better. Yeah, as I say, I feel better. But brain fog, you don't have a brain fog. You feel better, more energy, more happy, more motivated to do a bunch of stuff. To extend, you know, how much as I remember right now. That's about it.
That was good. Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
I'll definitely say Donald Trump because Kamala Harris is just the baby of a pedophile who is our dear friend. What is his name again? What was Biden?
Joe Biden. Oh, yes.
Trained by a pedophile, elected by pedophiles. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think Trump is that of a good guy, but it's like, would you like, you know, to kill yourself or take a bullet in the foot? I'd take the bullet in the foot.
Yeah. And if Trump was standing right here, what would you say to him?
I have no idea, man. That's a good question. Stay close to the Lord, probably. I don't know what to say. Stay close to the Lord, yeah.
Thank you. Those are my questions. Thank you.
Have a good day, man.
You too. So, first of all, have you ever heard of No Nut November before?
Yes.
Yes. And what's your opinion on it?
I think okay, it's different between guys and girls. Guys, I just feel like we should be able to nut freely, you know? I feel like we
just
should,
whenever you want?
Yeah, just be freaky. I mean, I feel like if you want to do it, like you should do it. I don't think everybody should be obliged to do it because why would you do that?
Yeah.
I feel like not everybody should be obliged to do it because I feel like that's kind of like a culture around it.
Sure.
Like people are like, oh, it's November, I got to do No Nut November. But I feel like if you want to do No Nut November, go ahead. But if you don't want to, then I think you should be able to nut freely.
And are you participating in No Nut November? Like, what's your situation?
No.
Okay. So, what's the longest you've ever gone? What's your longest streak that you've gone with abstaining?
Like, TBH, I was a little bit of a late one because I didn't do that until I was a little bit older. So honestly, like 14 years.
True. I guess if you're counting all the years that you never, then yeah, fair enough. Yeah, before you even knew it was a thing.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
I mean, I knew it was a thing. I just like didn't ever explore it.
True.
Yeah. So I was just like, no.
And like, what advice would you give to anyone who's trying to abstain?
Who's trying to like hold on?
Yeah, you're trying to hold on to it.
I would say keep your game up if you really want to get through it. But also, it's okay if you lose. There's always next year.
Always next year. And do you think that there's any benefits to No Nut November?
I honestly think that there's drawbacks. I mean,
what do you think they are?
If you're forcing yourself not to, release, that could lead to some problems.
Could just what, like it's just in there and you're like
holding it in for so long. Like I feel like there's some issues with that. Like what if you were, well, I guess because like for chicks, what if you're like ovulating and like you're like really freaky? Like what are you gonna do? Like you can't hold that. I just say if you feel the urge, you should let it. But
just not at a Diddy party, I guess.
Not at a fucking Diddy party.
A Diddy party. Don't need to go that freaky. Come on now.
Yeah, the rule of freak, ask for consent, and then you're all game.
Get. Alright, cool. What do you think Trump's biggest streak is of just like no fapping?
Donald Trump, he really did contribute a lot to no fapping
really
community.
do look freaky, I can't lie.
Do you think Donald Trump? Do you think he knows about no fap? Do you think he does anything like that?
No.
No. What do you think his streak is?
Most likely not that long. Most likely a day.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, I've seen like the videos of him in like the clubs and stuff. So I mean, I don't know.
Do you think Trump's on that nofap grind? Do you think he understands?
Yeah, let's ask Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels, yeah. I mean,
maybe he's just out there retaining, and they're just like.
He just wants to grab him by the pussy, but that's it, you know.
That's
so
it.
He's retaining his seed.
He's
aware.
retaining his seed.
If Donald Trump was standing right here, what would you say to him?
I would tell him to kill himself, probably.
Like how would you?
I would just be like, just kill yourself, you know.
And then just like walk off.
I don't know. I feel like there's a lot more things I want to do, like torture him or something, rather than like say shit to him. Because I mean, what is he gonna do? Talk over me? That's what he does to everybody.
Just like talks over. How would you go about doing that if you had the opportunity?
What, beating him up?
Yeah, beating him up.
Well,
like,
okay,
yeah.
I can't go into too much detail, but yeah, I want him to exit the earth very badly. I don't want him to live anymore.
Do you think Trump knows about No Nut November? Do you think he's ever abstained?
I feel like he's done it, but I don't think he's done No Nut November. Like I feel like he's like done it, but just not No Nut November. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that. Those are my questions anyway.
Yeah, perfect.
But no, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for this beautiful interview.
It was amazing.
It was a really beautiful.
It was amazing.
Thanks, y'all.
Cheers.
What is this gonna be on? YouTube?
Yeah, like Channel 3 News.